So we want to pause the conversation for just a moment to get a live report from Israel. Joining us now from a major hospital in Tel Aviv, NBC News correspondent Kelly Kobiea. Kelly, what's the latest from there?
Hi, good morning to you, Mika, and the rest of you there at Morning Joe. We are at the biggest hospital in Israel, and what you're seeing behind me here is a hospital lobby turned into a massive blood donation center. People are lined up all the way down the hallway. One man said that he came here on his lunch hour and was told to come back in 3.5 hours. The wait is that long. This is the kind of response we're seeing now on what is it, day 4 since that operation, that assault from Hamas militants on Israel. Also at this hospital, interestingly, the CEO tells me that they're preparing for a worst-case scenario, very much on a war footing here. The underground parking garage, which is a multi-layer parking garage, is now being turned into a hospital. So they're setting up kidney dialysis machines. They can have life support machines down there. There are sockets in the walls. The parking bays have slots marked out now for patient beds. And he says they'll start moving patients down there over the next couple of days, just so that they're out of harm's way, away from the towers, in case there is some sort of massive missile strike here in Tel Aviv. So those are the kinds of things happening just in this hospital, again, the largest hospital in Israel. And on top of that, they are also treating people who survived some of these attacks, and we're hoping to talk to some of those patients a little bit later today. Outside, we took a walk around Tel Aviv today. Some stores are starting to open. Some of the cafes are opening. There's hardly any traffic on the streets still. We spoke to one woman who said she has 3 children who are in the military right now, one of them a fighter pilot. Her daughter is pregnant. She said everyone here is still kind of in a state of shock, but trying to move forward, trying to get back into the flow of daily life, knowing that so much has changed, but needing to somehow get through these next few days, just get into some sort of normal pattern. We know things aren't normal. There were air raid sirens in the biggest city in the south just a short time ago. The IDF launched some 200 strikes overnight and into the morning on Hamas and Islamic Jihad sites in Gaza. The situation on the ground in Gaza is incredibly difficult, coming up on 800 people dead there. The United Nations says there are problems in hospitals, that there are problems getting medicine and fuel to supply the generators that keep the hospitals going. So a very difficult situation in Gaza. And then on top of it all, we still have the problem with hostages, the issue of hostages, families still waiting for word on people who are missing, and trying to find any information they can on their loved ones. Mika.
NBC News correspondent Kelly Kobiea, thank you so much for your report on the ground there in Tel Aviv. Again, a hospital dealing with victims, but also preparing for war.